Hey guys, Tom once again for another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist. Let's start off with Rafa's day. So Mr. Rafa again focused on the 59 bus. And those of you with a keen eye can probably pick up on the fact that the beading is now in the Deluxe trim. And of course looks amazing. This beading is a really good match color-wise to the sealing wax red of this car. I mean, it's like identical. Really happy with how it's looking. And the molding itself looks incredible. Again, this molding that we use is from Grumpy's, one of the few cases where somebody's got something better than what Wolfsburg West sells, so we use Grumpy's. Anyway, so yeah, just amazing. These buses are so gorgeous when they're all together. So the beading went on, but the 1, 2, 3 pieces of molding are still not on. So the piece on each of the cargo doors and the front passenger door. But yeah, other than that, it's on. And the other thing he did was he put on the little end cap pieces that you can see here, kind of terminate the strip and hold the beading in place. So little details like that on in. There they are. Really cool. So those actually come from Wolfsburg. The beading comes from Wolfsburg too. So yeah, I just never get tired of looking at this. These buses are so long, it's like this just goes on forever. So that happened, and the passenger side, we finally got that piece of felt that we were missing that goes right there. Thanks to Eddie Collins for rounding one up for us. So we could finish assembling and install the passenger window. The door handles went in both sides, and I think those are the major things to happen to this bus today. So that's actually a lot of work. I don't mean to sound like it's not much. Those things take a long time to do. When you kind of go over them like that in a couple minutes, it doesn't sound like that much work, but that's pretty much a full day right there doing those things. There might have been a couple other little odds and ends, but yeah, on a bus this nice, you got to take your time. You know, the whole measure twice, cut once thing, this beading, being super careful getting it in there without, you know, scratching anything. It's very time consuming. You can't really rush it. So let's talk about what I did. Well, me and Jacob was in today. And so those of you that saw the thumbnail of the video know where I'm going with this. So look at this. What a transformation here. This bug is starting to look so killer. So first thing this morning was the headlights went on. They went on pretty well. No real struggle there. Everything lined up real well. These are really nice original fenders on this car. One was the fender that came with the car. The other one, I think the passenger side, was an original replacement. The car came with an aftermarket fender on, I think it was the passenger side. You know, a lot of the aftermarket fenders are kind of cheesy. That one wasn't very nice. This is going to be a nice car. So we hunted down an original fender for the passenger side. So both front fenders original. So headlights went on really nicely. Nothing fancy here. I didn't want to use H4s or anything, because again, this is kind of an 80s throwback cowl look car. So H4s I don't think would have been appropriate. I'm not sure anyone was really using those in the 80s. Maybe so, but anyway, the regular seal beams look good and appropriate on here. But the big thing is, which I was kind of holding off on saying what I had for this car. I kind of alluded to it a while ago. These are original Lucas, so Lucas Electronics from England, Lucas turn indicators that Rafa actually had these in his stash, and so went ahead and acquired those from him specifically for this car because they look amazing. This is actually, the Lucas lights were actually a pretty common choice back then. I don't think they're made anymore. You have to like look on eBay or something for them now. But yeah, these lights are super bitchin'. This is actually a glass lens here. You know, obviously a chrome bezel. Really nice condition. You know, almost NOS, not new old stock, but about as close as you can get to it without actually being new old stock. So yeah, I took the plunge today and installed those, and you know, a little a little nerve-wracking, boring I think like an 1.25 inch hole in the body for this thing to go through. But you know, again, measure twice, cut once. So yeah, they went in, wired them. We had to kind of modify some little connectors. These lights have really weird connectors on them, but you know, we worked something out. So very clean install, as you would hopefully expect from our shop. And let's see, I don't know if this is gonna show. It's gonna be dark and I don't have my light with me, but the way that I routed those, so you can kind of see the drain tube coming out of the bucket there and going down to the light. So yeah, sorry I don't have my light with me. You'll have to take my word for it if you can't see it, but yeah, very clean install. Looks pretty much about as factory as you could get on something like that, I think. But yeah, so the headlights went on, those went on, and then I couldn't wait anymore, so we went ahead and put the T-bars on just to kind of finish out the look there. So just incredible. I can't wait to get the hood on this car and kind of get the front of this thing looking, you know, done. Hood won't go on for a while, probably be one of the last things, but yeah, you can kind of get an idea how bitchin' this car is going to look for a old school cowlick car, especially when we get the chrome and detailed Fuchs on it, which I need to order some tires and get those on here. So other than that, the transmission also went in, so another, you know, pretty good little milestone here. Transmission's in. The CV axles are not in, as you can see, but we'll probably go ahead and put those on in the next day or so. But yeah, slowly but surely chipping away at this car. The other thing is that yesterday I had installed the rear turn signal housings and the bulb holders, but today I went ahead and put bulbs in them, put the rings on with the seals that go on the rings. Those seals are kind of a pain in the ass. You have to pretty much like glue them to the trim ring there to put them on. At least I don't know any other way to do it. Pain in the ass, but you know, it's what these cars had. It's kind of a circular profile, kind of like a foam deal that goes in there. They're annoying, but you know, that's what these use. So yeah, got those in, got those mounted. New lenses from Wolfsburg. They're okay. They actually look pretty decent. I feel like they may have improved the quality of these lenses. They used to be fitting way worse. These actually went on pretty nice, so I'm happy to say that, because last time I installed a pair of these on a 69, they were pretty annoying. These went on real easy though, so very happy about that. Anyhow, so yeah, some pretty big milestones on this car today, and coming right along. So that is actually it for today, guys. So thank you for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.